Well, hello everyone, it is me, Scott. You know that guy that you occasionally stumble across here on YouTube? Do you remember back late September, early October, I had a certain raffle going on about this, the Don't Post Creations Michael40? I mean, who am I kidding? Of course you remember, because there's been so many of you that's reached out to me, obviously from leaving the email saying, well, if you need to know. But anyways, late December, early January, I started sending out emails, information about how you could actually receive your own, the Don't Post Creations Michael40. Now, real quick, I want to make a huge shout out, a major sincere apology to every single one of you that's been patiently waiting. Yes, I did state during that email or emails that I estimated about an 8 to 10, wait period. Unfortunately, yes, I know it's been a little bit longer for some of you. There's just been a little bit of hiccup. Nothing major. It's just, trust me, it's been resolved big time. And that's caused some delay. I look at it this way, I would rather receive the mask right, not just like, what the hell? You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. You pay good money for this stuff. So, and yes, it is my fault that I have not responded that to you. Yeah, I've been away from home more lately. It's all work related and I just haven't been in front of my computer taking care of those responses. That's my fault. Okay, that is completely my fault. I am 100% guilty at that. And occasionally people have reached out and I've done my best to, give you the information. Some of you have received some photos and yes, I haven't. Like I said, I just haven't been home. I just didn't have the access to certain emails. So yes, it is my fault and I take the blame for that. So I truly apologize. The good news is we're starting to ship these out one by one. In fact, I've been shipping them out in the order that I have received. You know what I mean? Like Mike did his first, Tammy's did his second, Lisa, Bobby, Billy, Joe, Benson, third, fourth. You guys get the point. But that's how it's been going because it's just the fair thing to do. And once again, I do apologize. But however, these still are available. So don't fear that they're not available. They are. And another thing I want to point out real quick. There's been a few people, somebody even started, wait a minute, that doesn't look like the Michael40 that I've seen in the past videos that you shared. Well, think about this real quick. I shared a lot of videos on that other mask. So you guys were seeing a lot of information on that particular mask. I had someone model it. I had it on here, doing this, doing that, different lightings. And now we've barely seen it. I've barely seen it because I've had to pretty much get it, then ship them out. But one particular night, I really took a good glance at one before I shipped it off. And I'm telling you what, I agree with the artist 1000%. He did it right. They both did it right. Both of them. Let's just leave it at that. That Michael40 back in late September, early October, myself and the artist, and I'm just going to speak for us because technically I know for a fact we had not seen the actual film itself. I know pretty much most of us haven't because it wasn't released until a certain time until October. But that mask was out before the film. So when it came to the tone structure of how the paint was obviously on that mask, it was off just a bit, but still looked gorgeous. I mean, that was a phenomenal mask, no doubt about it. This is the same, this mask right here was pulled from the same cast, okay? There's a couple of them, couple casts that were made. This is pulled from the exact same one. It's the same concept, it's just the tone of the paint is different. And like I state in the email, it's in black latex this time, okay? So that's gonna obviously add some, different shadowing, different effect, different, leveling to the tone of the paint that you're seeing. This is a little bit lighter. Therefore, you're seeing something that's a little bit more closer to the film itself. If you look at it closely here, and I'll try to do a little bit close-ups here as I'm done, when I'm, done rambling on here. But this is actually obviously closer to the film itself. I mean, the artist, myself, others, millions around the world, we've seen the film enough now. So now we've had a better chance to see, oh, okay, it should look more like this, okay? And someone else seemed like, that's an overhaul of a, no, it's not an overhaul. This is an original, the original Don't Post Creations Michael40. So let's don't go there. No, you could tell big time. I'm not even gonna get into that. But that was just somebody being silly, really. So another thing I want to point out too in that email, I stated, you know, it's like a 24 to a 25. Wasn't quite sure at the time. I think it had a lot to do with this different latex, but it's about 24 and a half. So it really is somewhere in the middle there. My personal opinion, yes, I love that mask. I had to work with it a lot. I was constantly looking at it through the camera, not seeing these nearly as much, but when I first seen the photos myself, I'm like, holy crap. This is, it just gives more attention to detail. There's no doubt about it. It's just phenomenal, absolutely amazing. I'm gonna get one after you guys receive yours. I have to have this in my collection. To me, it screams what I envisioned how the mask should have looked in the first place. But that's my opinion. If it's gonna be 40 years later from the mask, from the Captain Kirk mask, it should look more like, never mind, I'm gonna shut up. We've all dealt with those things over the years anyways. Like I said, it's my opinion. We all have them, just like we all have, you know what. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna shut up. I want you guys to get a better look at what this guy kind of looks like underneath my favorite lens, the Nifty 50, with maybe some cool music too. So guys, I'll talk to you soon, and I promise you, you will be receiving your Michael40. Just please accept my apology and understand it was just a little hiccup. Seriously, it's my bad. I should have told you that. I'm shutting up. I guarantee you'll get it soon. Just trust me. Have a good weekend. If it is the weekend, I don't know anymore. I'm just at home and I'm thankful. See you guys. Bye.